Being someone's executor is a job that comes with many responsibilities and many obligations that have to be fulfilled in order for a will to be dealt with properly. It is not an easy job, and not one that some people will either enjoy doing or be equipped to do so. So before appointing a family member as your executor, just because you think you should, it might be worth doing some research into using a professional executor instead. Whomever you choose will have a big job on their hands, and whether you decide on a family member, a friend, a work colleague, or a professional, you will need to sit down and discuss your will with them before the time comes for them to do anything. Make them aware that probate can take many months and that many issues can arise, all of which they will be responsible for. If the person you have chosen is not comfortable with being your executor, you can't force them to do the job. You will have to pick someone else. You will need to personally consider whether asking someone who is close to you to be your executor is a good idea. They will have just lost you, and dealing with your estate might become too hard, and they could find it overwhelming as they also deal with their grief. Another question to ask is, will you pay your executor? The job is a hard one, and it can take a long time to complete, and a professional will require compensation anyway. Why then would someone else not need paying for their services just because they knew you well? The problem then becomes an issue of fairness. Other family members will see the executor as gaining more from the will than anyone else, without perhaps realizing all the work that goes into dealing with probate, work that can impact on the executor's life and day job. Feuds can erupt from something like this. Hiring a professional executor can relieve the burden of responsibility from your family and friends. Plus, since they're well versed in what they're doing, they can deal with any problems that arise quickly, including tax questions and the setting up of trusts. They'll also be able to value the estate, deal with potential claims, and trace missing beneficiaries should they need to. The only possible downside to using a professional executor is that they can be costly, sometimes charging a large percentage of the entire estate as their fee. IWC offers a fixed fee for this service, which will work out much less expensive than traditional solicitor's fees, as well as giving you peace of mind that everything is running smoothly. Please contact us for more details.